Well, I want to get on to this very interesting story. Actually, just a very small snippet of it. And this is actually coming from the Russian press, but it's uh, quoting Huffington Post. They're actually quoting the Huffington Post. So I'm not going to go into the whole article, but it's more or less the gist of it is very, very interesting. Obama hugged and kissed nurses and patients in Atlanta during the outbreak, which was the Ebola outbreak, right? So from Moscow, and now you can say it's from Moscow, but they're not actually the source of the story. The source of the story is actually from the Huffington Post. Okay, so it looked like American President Barack Obama said he had no fear of contracting Ebola virus when he visited Emory Hospital, University Hospital in Atlanta last month, when doctors successfully treated 3 infected Americans. He shook hands with, hugged and kissed not only the doctors but a couple of the nurses at Emory because of the valiant work they did in treating one of the patients that followed the protocol. They knew what they were doing and everything. He felt perfectly safe. Now, I'm going to say this. This is going to be a multiple choice question. A, is Obama an idiot? Is he just stupid for doing that? Now, this is a tricky question because you're going to have to take the best of the 4 answers, and you're going to have to say, well, right away you might be thinking, A, yes, that must be it. He's an idiot. Or B, Ebola is a total fake. It's not a disease that's harmful. That's another thing. Or possibly C, Ebola is not spread by human contact. It was actually introduced by vaccines. Or D is that Ebola was introduced by vaccines, is spread by human contact and other methods, and the elite have a cure for it. I'm gonna go with D, man. I'm gonna go with D. Actually, the one thing I always said was with Bill Clinton, man. I was saying to myself, a little common sense with old Bill Clinton. He should have died of. He's gonna be mad at me, man. I'm not trying to piss you off, Bill, because actually, in a way, I like you. I didn't even vote for you twice, but I think you're a cool guy in some ways. It's your wife I'm like worried about. But this guy, in all my readings and everything that I pretty much crossed all the T's and dotted out the I's, he's a major player. Monica Lewinsky was like, that was just one out of gazillions. And I heard he never liked wearing the protection either. Like I said, there has to be special cures out there for all kinds of stuff. And I think old Bill is the proof. But, the other thing is, with Ebola, I'm thinking, hey, it's the same type of deal. The elite, I don't know. That's conspiracy 101 things. But I'm trying to, give you something where if Obama was actually, hugging these people and everything, and, oh, yeah, you did a great job, and here, shake your hand, and all this kind of garbage, he's got nothing to fear. And if he's got nothing to fear, we know for a fact that people have died of Ebola. We know that they can see it under a microscope. They know it exists. They know it can be spread. They know it's contagious. It probably was introduced via vaccination. I kind of suspect that because that's kind of how they do some other things, I suspect. And I highly, highly suspect that if they're doing some crazy, nefarious deal like that, the elite have a cure for it. And that is why Obama was not worried about hugging these people. So, anyway, we're going to look for these elite cures, and hopefully we'll find them, but I can't make any promises. Everything I state on this channel is more or less experimental, but I'm really trying to dig into what is real and sift out the garbage facts. And actually, when I present something on this channel about health, I always tell you to evaluate everything with your medical doctor. Don't go by what I'm telling you, because I'm telling you stuff that is from my best research, and we shall see if that helps to maybe point you in the right direction. But anyway, to me, it looks like Obama wasn't worried about this Ebola in the slightest, and that in itself is extremely, extremely revealing. But that does not mean it does not exist. It does not mean that it's not contagious. It means, in my mind, in my opinion, that they got a cure for this deal, and there's some other nefarious game going on here. It may not be about depopulation. It may be about global control through the CDC, WHO, World Health Organization, or whatever. But watch out for disinformation agents. I'm going to try to be thinking through the box, thinking through whatever, thinking outside the box, thinking through the box, whatever, thinking around the box, thinking under and over the box, because I realize that as much people realize something's going on that's nefarious, they tend to grasp at things that are not necessarily accurate. And you can't take exactly what I'm saying as 100% gospel, but what I have a good intuition as to how the scams work. And I want to say this. I'm one of the men of honor, man. I'm one of the men of honor. So we're going to fight the power, and that's exactly what the men of honor were about in the beginning. Just remember that.